What would you do if I told you, right now, you're wasting your potential? Imagine waking up in 5 years realizing you didn't risk enough, didn't push hard enough, didn't value yourself enough to go after what you truly wanted, that the life-changing leap you kept putting off, someone else took it and built the dream that should have been yours, the regret that hits you, knowing you never even tried. That's the danger. Not failing, but never betting on yourself at all. So, what are you going to do about it? Before we dive in, if you're on a mission to unlock your true potential and value yourself on a whole new level, subscribe to the Growth Mindset Project and ring that bell now. We're here to push each other further every week. Don't miss out. Let's get right into it. Every day, you're making choices, big and small, that either build your value or diminish it. Yet, too often the fear of failure, the fear of pain, the fear of actually betting on ourselves keeps us locked in safe mode. We keep one foot out of every new endeavor, telling ourselves it's just smart caution. But what is that really? It's holding back. It's refusing to value yourself enough to go all in. If you never put your full heart, your full effort, your whole soul into something, you'll never really know your real capability. Ask yourself, are you really taking risks? Or are you playing not to lose instead of playing to win? Would you rather take 8 risks and succeed 7 times, or take 100 risks, fail most, but get 8 wild wins that change your life? People who value themselves bet on their growth. Failure doesn't dismantle their worth, it builds it. Each missed shot is a lesson. Each bold move cements self-respect. But you only get that if you put skin in the game. Here's the catch. Half-hearted investments mean half-hearted results. If you never fully commit to a project, a relationship, a goal, even self-transformation, you always leave room for retreat. If you fail, you can shrug it off. I wasn't really trying anyway. But you also never get the true taste of victory. Never wake up knowing you earned that win. That's why you've got to define success on your terms and put in the daily work to maintain it. Take the time to tend your own garden, nurture your growth, and most importantly, value yourself enough to do it every single day. Every true success story it didn't start with perfect balance or a flawless strategy. It started with a little chaos, a lot of hustle, and someone who was willing to look foolish, to face dark nights, and to keep their dream alive even when no one else believed. Legends aren't afraid of mistakes. They are outlaws on their own journeys, unafraid to wake up at 2 a.m., gasping from nightmares about chasing something huge, because that's where real self-respect comes from. Prioritize who you are and who you want to become above everything that threatens your character. Stop giving your energy to people or habits that shrink your value. Learn to sacrifice temporary comfort, maybe even a plastic ring today, for a golden crown tomorrow. That's what it means to value yourself. Make today's sacrifice the seed for tomorrow's freedom. If you're feeling brave, if you hear the call, ask yourself, what's my hill to climb? What challenge is so worthy, so right for me, that I'll sacrifice now for a greater future? The only rule: never chase anything that costs you your soul. Before we keep going, if you're still here and you get where I'm coming from, hit that like button and drop a comment. What are you risking for your own value right now? What's that one thing you'll bet on starting today? Let's turn a corner. Too many people obsess over living longer, but not enough care about living better. What's the point of extra years if you spend them on autopilot, numb and disconnected from your own worth? The real pursuit isn't just longevity, it's quality of life. That means valuing your years, your presence, your contribution. Don't focus only on the number of days. Focus on making every day count. Maybe you're struggling now. Maybe misery feels endless, bills pile up, rent is due, and you're thinking, I have no luxury to think about investing in myself. Here's the truth. Hope and self-value aren't privileges for the lucky. they are lifelines for the hungry. If you let hopelessness settle in, you'll stay stuck forever. Find even one small thing to look forward to, one reason to keep your head up. Keep believing in something, even if it's just the idea that tomorrow can be better. That belief is what sparks the journey from surviving to thriving. Without it, life's a prison. With it, even in pain, you're moving forward. Now, what about that unique circle of hell where you keep making the same mistake again and again? You apologize, pay the price, and suddenly you're right back in the same spot. That's the hell in the mirror, a living daymare. Don't let your life become a loop of broken promises to yourself, of shrinking from change. If you burn bridges, betray your own values, or lose others' trust, that's weight that follows you from place to place. But the heaviest burden? Losing your self-respect because you keep breaking your own word. If you want to grow, you have to value yourself enough to keep your commitments, especially to yourself. Sometimes your work feels powerful, but your life outside feels hollow. Or maybe it's the opposite. Your home life brims with passion and joy, but work feels like treading water. Either way, the solution is the same. Seek out challenges that honor your evolving self-worth. When you aren't getting opportunities that challenge you, create them. Leave behind the easy path, even if everyone says you're risking everything. Let me remind you quickly, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed, tap the bell, and hit like if you're fired up to start valuing yourself more than ever. And tell us below, what's one step you'll take today to put your growth first? When you value yourself, you gain confidence not just from winning, but from learning how to play the game better. You discover the courage not just to get back up after falling, but to pause and reflect. Why do I keep stepping in that same pothole? Real growth happens not from stubborn persistence, but from strategic learning. It's about moving with intention, trusting that time is on your side, but refusing to let it trick you into complacency. Don't rush life, but don't sleepwalk through it either. The world right now spins faster than ever. With endless information at your fingers, it's easy to get lost in busyness, to confuse knowing more with living better. But wisdom isn't in the sheer volume of facts you cram into your brain. It's about finding the thread, the rhythm, the real value behind the actions you take and the time you spend. When you value yourself, you focus not just on speed or quantity, but on soul, purpose, meaning, the harmony behind your daily grind. So, move with urgency, but not in a panic. Be quick, but never in a hurry. Lay every block of your foundation carefully, with intention and dignity. Remember, death isn't the enemy. Wasting your time, doubting your worth, that's the enemy. Make the choice today. Don't settle for just existing. Value yourself enough to risk, enough to fail, enough to win. Chase your own meaning and let every day be a testament to your own potential. Time is on your side, but only if you spend it as the person you're becoming. If you want more strategies and mind shifts to value yourself and unlock your best life, check out our next videos here, or tap the bell so you never miss a single push forward. Wherever you are, keep your mindset growing. Your potential starts now.